When you look at the state of the Brexit negotiations at the moment, and in March we all thought it was all coming together. Now, I think a no deal is back on the agenda. If we don't have full frictionless access to the single market, and indeed we don't remain members of the customs union, this is going to provide a huge amount more uncertainty, and that's going to delay even more investment decisions. So Mark Carney will be able to justifiably say in a few months, well, it's not £900, it's £1,200.
Well, I think a lot of this uncertainty is probably talked up a little bit too much. Yes, there's a lot of froth, there's a lot of day-to-day fights on the surface. When you look at actually what's on the table underneath it all, the EU has already put a Canada-style deal on the table, so we know that's the benchmark. With this Ireland stuff, with the backstop stuff, the UK might end up in looking a bit more like the EEA, but I think I think the chances of a no-deal Brexit are
but that would mean
end up between Canada and Norway.
That would mean being in the single market, though, if you're a member of the EEA.
Well, exactly. I mean, that's why I think this sort of backstop option would see the UK following part of the single market. Obviously, I don't like that myself, but I think that's realistically the ground where we're looking at. And when you get people like Mark Carney talking, I think they actually have a role in not actually unnecessarily heightening uncertainty. When they actually look at the practical realities of where the negotiations are, I think for them to no idea anything between full-on embargo, no goods crossing whatsoever, to a full trade agreement, I don't think that really helps matters. And they should be more pragmatic and actually take a bit more responsibility for their predictions.